guys, Miss Ash here. I hope you guys are working through your assignments during this distance learning time. I know it can be difficult, but the year is almost over, so make sure that you are doing your best to keep those grades up so that we can start the year off fresh for next year. Remember, if you do need assistance, please reach out to us on our Instagram or send us an email. We're always here to help, and we're looking forward to speaking with you guys. Hang in there.
What's up? This is your boy Nathan J. Shaw Jr.
And it's Miss T.
And we're about to do song association, and we want to challenge you to do that with your family, with your friends. But listen, here's the challenge. It's got to be a clean music song association. There's going to be a word given out, and then the other person has 10 seconds to sing a song using that word or the word in the title. And so I'm going to give a word first, and Miss T is going to go ahead and sing.
Your first
so the
word
first
is
word
back.
is God.
Your first word is back.
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 God.
First back.
We're waiting. 10, 9,
7,
8,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6,
Back.
5, 4, 3. Well,
So Mr. Nate don't want to play the game
so
right.
I lost. Okay, so it's my turn now. So the next word is always.
And I will always love you. Boom, that's how you play the game.
I gave her an easy one.
So his next word is phone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I have no
3,
I'm done.
2,
I'm done. I have nothing.
1.
Can I phone a friend? Bang! Like fire, shut up in my bone. You don't know that.
What song? Yes, I do. What song?
Fire, bang!
Oh, I whip my hair back and forth.
Thank you to the winner. Appreciate it. I won Song Association. Who will win for you? India.Arie. You don't like no India. I kind of understand how you in the world. You don't like India.Arie?
But the song I just can't get into.
Wow, I'm done. I can't do it. She is really not like an India.Arie.
What up, y'all? It's Mr. Fredo here on the Microsoft computer laptop here. I bet you know why I'm making this commercial. We back at it again. It is Monday, 4 o'clock. We are on Microsoft learning some great skills we can use. And guess what? It's not a waste of time because you get 100 YVC points. 100. I'm emphasizing because 100 points. So see you on Monday at 4 o'clock, Microsoft.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Miss Ashley. Welcome back to another Word Up Wednesday.
First of all, this is your boy, Nathan J. Shaw Jr. You see how they do every single week. You see what I'm saying? I mean, God, Word Up Wednesday. Yeah, let's go.
Listen, we is happy you guys actually came back and joined us again for another topic.
Last week was good.
It was good. I hope you guys took notes and actually took it in and had it in your heart and your mind.
Yeah,
because we are doing some real things around these streets.
Real things. I don't know why she clapping so much.
Now look.
See the back of the hand. You don't want all the kids know you don't want the back of the hand. That's
well, we heard you guys out, okay? We heard you. We read y'all messages. We listening. A couple people sent in some topics. I said, why not do it today? Why not pick a topic you guys want?
Yeah.
So today's topic, you guys, is self-love. How do you love yourself? And that hit me.
A word that comes and goes.
He's the singer.
But do people really know what it means to really love somebody? Oh, that's it.
Bishop!
See, first of all,
I didn't even know what kind of key.
Yep has
he
a music
said,
program.
Woo! Like, how you do that again?
Music program. And
do
you know,
that?
we gonna play some of the music, but see, some people try to be coming for me. Like I can't do nothing. I'm retired. I'm retired. I'm retired.
I don't even
That
know
don't mean
how
I
you
can't.
did it. I was like,
Love, never knew what I was
they don't know that. You
missing,
showing your age.
But
You showing your age.
Huh?
They don't know that. You showing your age. You showing
I found. All right, let's go. Let's go. Love.
showing his age.
First of all, that was a good song.
So Mr. Nate, tell us a little bit.
Love. Okay, so I think the first thing before we talk about self-love, we just have to talk about love. So I want to pose it to you.
O-B-E.
That's you showing your love. So what does love mean to you?
Oh man, love. Ooh, unconditional love.
Is love
Jesus
unconditional?
went to Calvary to save
Oh,
a wretch
wow.
like you and me. That's love.
She got some age on her, y'all. She got some age.
That's love. No, love to me is really an action. It's more so how I'm getting treated, how you speaking to me, how you correcting me. All of that. It's more of an action one to me. It's not like oh, I love you. You got to show me that you love.
Because people use it so loosely. Like, you know, I love this person, I love that person. People even can't love like celebrities and say like this, I mean, almost kind of like a worship of celebrities, like I love them. What separates love that's genuine from like, you know, just kind of fake love, in your opinion?
So, honestly, I'm not a fake lover, so it's hard for me to say it because I barely use the word. Because I take that word serious. And if you watch, I think our very first one, we talked about the family and stuff like that. My family actually taught me how to love. So when a disconnection and stuff happens, I just don't loosely say I love you or X, Y, and Z because I literally have to show that person. So celebrities, I clown people all the time. When I hear I love X, Y, and Z, I love where I'm like, you pay your bills. What they do for you? Who is it? You know, like how you get to that level of loving somebody you don't even.
But I think that's big because many people don't know what love is. That first song is funny, but love, you know, it really talks about, do we really know what love is? And I think that's difficult when you come in a generation where everybody is just, I love this person, I love that person, I love this person. That's tough. And you talked about like, you know, in order for you to self-love or love yourself, you gotta first know what love is. And you talked about that word unconditional. In today's time, do we have unconditional love?
For yourself?
Just
in general? I'm gonna say yes, we do. It's just hard to find it sometimes, you know? Who's, like how you said in the beginning, the real and fake. So the real love should automatically be unconditional, you know?
So when we talk about love, you know, you mentioned the word unconditional in the beginning. Do you feel like today there is unconditional love? You know, we talk about, you know, young people, young adults. Does that even exist?
I think in a way, yes and no. And I think it goes way back to our, I think it was our first one, we talked about the trust. It's hard, it's easy to say love, but it's hard to show unconditional love because right now people automatically thinks, if I give you my all, will you still be here? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when I love you unconditionally and then you leave and turn your back on me, I just literally emptied myself out to you. So I just wasted that. So I did it before, I'm not gonna do this again. So I think in this society, I think it stopped. I think they get to a certain point and that ceiling hits and their heart is still shielded. You could say the social media world. To me, this is my opinion, guys. I believe this generation will love a celebrity more than they love somebody in their life. Because in their mindset, in their mind, they really believe that celebrity is.
Well, I can hear that because a lot of times I constantly deal with music, which this topic is not on music, but I constantly deal with young people where they feel like this song or this artist is sharing exactly how they feel. And it always it does something to me, because how can anybody tell you exactly how you feel? You know, how can any song depict exactly what you're going through? And more than your family. And I think you have made up a good point, because there are some people that will treat celebrities on this pedestal, but then trash to their siblings, trash to their parents. And so when you think about love, you're talking about giving something to someone that will probably never, ever know your name, but yet we don't give it to the people. So I know we're talking about self-love, but I was just saying, like, in order to understand how to love yourself, I think we got to understand how to love in general, like what love is. And, you know, there's a couple of words when you talk about love. You know, you mentioned unconditional. There's this biblical term called agape. Agape means unconditional, meaning, calm down. First of all, 2 days. Agape means unconditional, but here's the thing. Can you love someone even if they hurt you? Can you love someone even if they do you wrong, or if they are not everything you thought they would be? I know we're kind of going into trust a little bit, but like when you say unconditional, that means there's nothing you can do that can stop me from loving you. And that's, you know, not trying to go deep, but that's what God gives us. You know, like there is absolutely, like, our worst thing that we could do, the worst thought we could have, the worst action that we could ever, you know, complete or whatever, it don't matter nothing. Like he knows everything about us.
Everything.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the times where we're on, we put on a show in front of our friends and our family, the times when we by ourselves and we got our, you know, our sleepless nights or whatever, we crying our eyes out, whatever the case may be, the time when we're hurt, the time when we're happy, he knows everything, and he still loves us. You know, so can we do that? Can you really, is there somebody in your life? I want you to actually put in the comments what your definition of love is. Go ahead and put that in the comments right now. I know we live.
What is love?
What is love to you? I'm waiting. We're gonna wait. What's love to you? I want to read them in the comments, because I think that in order for us to understand, you know, how to love ourselves, we got to understand what love is and what's out there for us. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make this, you know, any type of way, but when you think about somebody loving us beyond anything we could ever do, like there's nothing we could do to stop them from loving us. And honestly, sometimes our parents, you know, they do give us that love, but we don't receive it. So my question to you would be, okay, what if love is out there, but you're not receiving it? How do you deal with that?
That's something on you. That's something on all of us. Because half the time when we don't receive it, it's doing correction. And to me, correction is love. So how can you call, you gotta.
So the Bible say, he disciplines those he loves.
I was about to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry,
He the prophet and the preacher. But I was gonna paraphrase it, but he actually know how the scripture go. I don't, you know, I just go to Sunday school. But yeah, so basically like that correction and getting called out. So that's about part of loving others and loving yourself, accepting the weakness and your strength. My weakness is gonna get called out. My flaws is gonna get called out in a correction way. If you call that out, oh, that's love. That's not hate, it's love. It's not judgmental, it's love. Correction is also, what you said it was? Just say that scripture again.
Discipline. He disciplines those he loves.
Discipline those he loves. I just wanted him to say scripture again.
If we own the scriptures, then it's like love is kind. There's so many attributes to love, but here's what love is not.
You know all the scriptures.
Love is not abusive. Love is not degrading.
No.
Love is not something that will Wait,
real quick. Getting spanked is
discipline. That's part of discipline.
Now, because y'all go quick to my mama hit me on my hand. It's she abusing me.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, so let me tell you. I just
back in the day.
Listen.
I couldn't sit down.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying don't.
So don't be like Mr. Name and it was like, oh, this is abuse. No. We can have another topic on that.
Because discipline is a part of correction, is a part of love. In fact, here's the thing. It's almost like, and I've used this example before. Everybody's been out, especially here in Orlando, in the hurricane, right? And we've all been driving, and you know the lights go out. You know, so we're driving. Well, y'all riding because none of y'all can drive. But we're driving, they're riding, and it's hurricane season, and the lights go out. So now what happens is you got 4 cars in one area and there's no lights. And so there's no organization, there's no direction. And so what could happen is there could be a lot of crashes because there's no direction, there's no barriers, there's no boundaries. And so love is not something that just lets you do whatever you want to do. Love creates boundaries for
Paint
you.
the picture. Paint that picture. Paint
Because
the
without
picture.
boundaries, then you can just be lawless. Like, think about, what if we had no laws about stealing or killing or robbing or any of those things? Then it would just be crazy, because people would be doing, and we've seen that, like in crisis times where certain communities, they just go crazy because there's no law. Love has a law, but it also helps us grow and helps us develop. So yeah, love is discipline, but we have to understand all of those things that love is. And then, like I say, love is not abusive. Love is not something that's gonna put you down all the time. Love is not something that's going to degrade you and make you feel like you're nothing. That's not love. You know, if you're experiencing that in a relationship, if you're experiencing
Y'all
that,
shouldn't be dating anyway.
well, talk about that. Talk about love as relates to what we accept. It don't have to be dating, it could be
Friendships.
but love.
Friendships.
How should we accept love from other people?
Same way you show your love. How are you showing it? Don't expect something for somebody else and you ain't doing it yourself. Talk about it, the same thing, it's action. It's more like love can be defined in different ways for everybody, right? Pastor Kurt have a whole song on it, you know, y'all don't know him, but Kurt Franklin, look him up, Love, okay? That's the song Mr. Nate then jazzed it up. Listen to it in the beginning. But basically it's really, everybody's friendship looks different, and I always say everybody's relationship looks different. So that's why I'm not with the whole relationship goals type deal, because everybody has their own standard, everybody has their own definition of what it looks like. So it's really up to you, but it's back in, like you said, what is not degrading, it's not abusive, it's not messing with my insecurity, you know, like really digging deep.
Because, and I know we're not talking about friends, but there's a lot of people that like to joke with each other.
Oh, at a certain time,
but then that joking becomes a little bit real, and you know you kind of poking at something that's an insecurity for somebody, and they just keep poking. You know, to me, that's not love. That's not something where somebody's gonna continue to put you down knowing that you're hurting. It's one thing to play around. I joke all the time. If y'all saw what was under here right now, some people be joking on me, but I'm quarantine fresh. But if it was, if some people were like real, like you get jokes and sometimes you don't like what those jokes are, and they'll just keep piling on you. That's not love. So I just wanted to paint the picture of what love is and what love is not. Now we got to talk about how to love yourself. And so when someone comes, because we've done polls in the past, and there's been like, we did a poll recently, and 60% of the students we polled said that they just felt like they were okay, or they really didn't like themselves. 60%, that's huge. So if you ask somebody come up to you and they're not sure if they like themselves, if you don't like yourself, then you probably don't love yourself. What would you say to them?
Check your circle, because it has to be a root. Why are you even getting like this? How did this happen? Also understand it's okay not to be perfect. Accept your flaws, acknowledge your flaws, and then accept your flaws. Like I said in the beginning too, about accepting the weakness in your strength, even if it's not corrected. It's okay not to be perfect. I think in Psalms, I want to say, he's the pastor, I'm not. It's talking about I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Hey, show
so understand, like, he made us, you know? It's nothing to love. He made us in his image. Like, that's the best. That's when you wake up and encourage yourself. Speak affirmation over yourself. I think once you start speaking things, it will actually be embedded into you. So you can't have those weak moments of saying, I'm not okay, or I'm not as cool as the next person, or speaking down, because at the end of the day, remember who you made by. We are made in his image. And that's itself is love. He loved us enough to make us differently with our flaws and our strength, and merge it together. What else can we talk about, you know? So accept that, and also make people around you connections that also agree with your flaws. Not agree, let me take that back. Also understand your flaws and your strength, and helps us like push us to the next.
Because when you think about it, you know, it's not really, when we say the word flaws, is so negative. It's really your uniqueness. It's what makes you different. And a lot of the people that we follow, whether it be entertainers, sports athletes, whatever, we love them because they're different. We love them because they have something that mostly nobody else is doing. But yet when it comes to ourselves, we try to cut that part of ourselves out. Some of the people out on this video might be looking at yourself in the mirror and you don't like the way you look. You don't like the way you talk. You don't like the way you do different things, and you're constantly critiquing yourself. Remember what we said, love is not abusive. Love is not degrading. Love is not always putting yourself down. So if we can expect that from somebody else, we gotta also do that to ourselves. And you brought up a great point of affirmations. We gotta speak things that are positive about ourselves. So I want you right now in the comments, I want you to list 5 things that are great about you. Right now in the comments, we're looking for you. We're waiting for you. Our team is already here live watching the comments. We want 5 things that are great about you. It's something we've done in summer camps before, because we got to start thinking of ourselves as great. Again, we're fearfully and wonderfully made. We're made in God's image. So that means that we are great. We are awesome. You are incredible. You have gifts and talents that nobody else do. You have a mark on this world that nobody else can make. You have the ability. You have the creativity. You have inventions in you. You are amazing, and you have to feel your stat for yourself. But you can't just continually speak negative or speak death. There's a scripture that says the power of life and death is in your tongue, meaning you could speak negative. It's so crazy. You could say, oh, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I got a headache. And guess what? You're going to have a headache all day. All day. But there is time where you might have a little bit of a headache, but you speak like positive. This is going to be a great day. And you will be amazed that your day is just good, that you just see the sun shine brighter and things happen because you're speaking life over yourself. And so when you talk about self-love, you mentioned a huge word in the beginning of this. It's an action. So even when I don't feel like it, I'm still doing the action of loving. Sometimes I don't like everybody around me, but I choose to love them. Love is a choice. I choose to love them. So now you have to put that towards yourself. You have to shine the light on yourself. And even if there's parts of yourself that you don't quite understand or you don't like or whatever the case may be, you have to choose to love yourself. You have to do the action of love and just speak over yourself, daily. So what happens is this last thing we'll talk about. If there's you talk about your circle, what happens where there's people in your circle, might be people you can't get rid of that are kind of speaking negative to you or not making you feel loved. How do you push past and still do that self-love action in the midst of that?
Ignoring. You can love from a distance. I know people say you can't get rid of anybody. If my energy is messed up, we cut off. I don't care who you are, what you are. It's not a disrespect, but it's something that's going to help you. You know, you can't, too much negativity is not gonna help you in your end. So you still love from a distance, understand whoever that person is don't love themselves. So now you gotta show them how you do it. You know, be that example, be that change. It only takes one person to change any type of dynamic. So be that one person, cut off, no need to hear it. It's not good for you. Keep it moving, love them from far.
I think this has been awesome. I think, we talked about understanding what love is, the fact that it's unconditional, that it's not abusive, that it doesn't put you down. We talked about the fact that we got to check our circle. If we're not self-loving ourselves, if we don't have love for ourselves, we made a check what's around us. And then we talked about speaking life, making sure we're speaking positive over ourselves. And we want to challenge you all every single day. When you wake up, the first thing you do, first thing I do is I pray, but the first thing you do is speak something positive about yourself. Hopefully when y'all, brush your teeth, wash your face, all that kind of stuff. When you do all that stuff, when you're looking in that mirror, speak something positive over your life as soon as you wake up. Don't, before any negativity comes, before you check your, voicemails or check your Instagram or check anything, make sure you say something positive about yourself, and that can help you build that love.
Also, we talk about love and all this stuff. I challenge you guys to write a letter right now to yourself, acknowledging your flaws, weakness, and your strength. Right now, I challenge you guys. Then I also challenge you guys to write a letter to your future self about how you change your flaws and your strength and your circle, everything, how you look, what it looks like, how your future looks, all that. I challenge you guys to write a letter. Just write it all down. You don't have to show us, put in your journal, whatever, but let it out, because you don't acknowledge it, you don't know what's going on.
So we have some challenges, and this is also opportunities for YBC Bucks. You're supposed to be writing 5 things that are great about you in the comments. You're supposed to be writing a letter to yourself, acknowledging your flaws, your strengths, and things that you can improve in, and then a letter to your future self about, you know, how you corrected some of those flaws and maybe changed your circle. So we're looking for that. You don't have to let us know, or you don't have to show it to us, but we want to know that you wrote those letters. And so you can like maybe take a picture of a sheet, or you can do whatever you want to do. Again, you can always reach us on Instagram at YouthEPTV. You can email us info@youthep.org. And if you have a topic you want us to talk about, send us a message and we'll definitely try to talk about it for you, because we want to build you up. So it's been great Word Up Wednesday.
It's been great. See y'all next week.
Later. What's up, YBC? This your boy Nathan J. Shaw Jr. And every Wednesday at 4 p.m. we are right here live, premiering a live video just for you. Listen, all you have to do is go to our IG page, click the link in the bio, click Word Up Wednesday at 4 p.m. and you are in Word Up Wednesday live video. We want to connect with you. We want to see your comments. We want to engage with you. This video has crazy fun, social media challenges, chances to win prizes, and a great topic discussion for your soul. Listen, if you want a topic that you want us to talk about, make sure you DM us on IG at YouthEPTV or email us info@youthep.org. We want to see you there live Wednesday at 4 p.m. for Word Up Wednesday. Later.
Yo, welcome. It's your favorite cameraman, Mr. C. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere, because that's exactly when I be on Friday Night Live, and I know it's a whole bunch of y'all that's not on Friday Night Live. I need y'all to be on there. Okay, so listen, what we be doing, and I ain't even gonna explain it. Let me go ahead and roll the clip.
Drink it. Drink it.
Hold on. We got a little commercial break. Wait. Here we go. You ready?
It's peanut butter jelly time.
Oh, God.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Come on.
Hey.
You see that? You see how much fun we be having? And you're not there? I need you to be there. Friday Night Live, right there, 4 p.m. on Fridays. It's that simple. Friday Night Live, you don't be doing it anyway. I need you to be there. We be reviewing y'all challenges. We be giving out points. Sometimes it's money. I done gave out money on my own pocket. Miss Ashley done gave out like, what, maybe 250 to some kids? How many? Like 5? So yeah, you know, we give out money. We give out game. We review y'all challenges. I'm trying to tell you, it be so live on there. That's the whole hint of Friday Night Live. We got me and Mr. Fredo right here doing the troll challenges, right there on the troll show. The rush of laughter. You get it? Troll. Okay, so anyway, I need you to be there, because as you can see, you ain't here in the middle of nowhere with me in the desert. Sometimes, I don't know if y'all can probably hear, it's probably some cars flying around, because I'm somewhere, but I'm nowhere. Yeah.